Cool. So our next speaker is Nathalie Whitaker. Nathalie's the founder of givealittle.com. It's a web application for social good and other important stuff. Nathalie's a fan of making lists, and tonight she's going to give a talk titled Another List. Over to you, Nathalie.
I signed up for the Day Zero project that created the ultimate list. Basically, it's a site where you select 101 things to do in 1,001 days. It's not quite a bucket list, but a kind of commitment to do a whole series of stuff over the next 2.5 years. I've got some pretty trivial stuff on my list. I've got a few classic challenges, like running a half marathon and solving the Rubik's Cube, and also some stuff that is going to be pretty big, number 9. Still not sure. On my list of things to do, I've got 126 items. I've got 885 days left, and I'm only 2% of the way through. I'm facing the reality that this is going to be a pretty big task. So tonight, in the hope that I might inspire you to get involved in my list, I've created 84. The idea that if I introduce you to a goal and it's interesting, you might get in touch and we could tick it off together. Okay, so number one thing that I want to share with you tonight is the 52. I really want to make a documentary. I'm not fussed on the topic, but obviously it has to be groundbreaking and worthy of an Oscar. And I'm keen to do it with people who know how to make films, because I don't. So that would be a really good start. Next thing is, I was thinking about this the other day. The right to search is almost like a human right these days, but there are plenty of people that don't even know how to turn on the PC and open a browser. So I think we need Google missionaries. We need to explore this idea a bit further. About 3 years ago, a group of friends got together. We put on musical chairs for the city mission. It was a dismal failure. Nobody turned up. 91ZM played this scratched MGMT CD, which caused chaos, obviously, people sitting down all over the place. But it's back on the list now, and I really would like to give it another go. I'm thinking 1,000+ people, probably alcohol, obviously. The dark, adults only, great prizes. I think this could be a real winner. So I'd like to talk to you if you're interested. I'm really pissed with oil companies, like seriously, I think they're all shit, but BP in particular at the moment, I'd like to do my bit for the share price and actually give them a present on the 1-year anniversary and try and shift a whole lot of fuel cards all at once. So if you're keen for that, let me know. I'd really love to pay off someone's mortgage. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'd like to get a group of people together. Yeah, there's plenty of candidates. No. But maybe like some sort of common fund where we could kind of, I don't know, crowdsource the mortgage payments. Similar thing with kind of getting enough funds together to gift someone a deposit on a home. You know, there's been some really hard times recently, and I think we could probably give someone an awesome present if we put our minds to it. This is where I really start smoking the dream pipe. You know, I would love to put on a free concert. You know, in my dream, Eddie and Pearl Jam say yes, and they play for charity. So I think, you know, with a bit of effort, this could happen. What's next? Okay, last year I set up 2 friends. They're now married and causing each other all sorts of grief. So I'm stoked about that. But I'd like to do it again this year, and I've got a candidate. So this is an open call to all the males in the audience. If you want to meet my friend, and you want to go through me first, then get in touch. My husband and I have been looking into adoption recently, and I have to say, my heart goes out to anybody that's looking at inter-country adoption. It's so difficult and incredibly expensive. But good news recently, Russian orphanages just opened up as an option for Kiwi couples, and I'd really like to support a Kiwi couple that perhaps can't do it for financial reasons to adopt from a Russian orphanage. So contact me if you want to help me do that. Honeymoon, earlier this year, went to Bali. What a tip. It's disgusting. Environmental damage. I felt guilty to be a tourist, I really did. But then we went over to another island called Nusa Lembongan, and there was a glimmer of hope. I thought, if we could sort out a rubbish system for these people, I'd probably create some sort of incentive scheme. We're going to be working with the guys from Sustainable Coastlines to do this, but if you're interested in rubbish, waste, also get in touch. Rest home flash mob. I get really sad when I think about people in rest homes all lonely, and so I've come up with this happy idea. Rest home flash mob, you know, a group of air-punching people get together and kind of I don't know, go on public transport and storm a rest home, and, I don't know, boombox, create a party, and then get out of there, go to the pub. But I would really like to see this idea happen, and if you want to help me organise it, then I'd really like, if there's any of the stuff that you've enjoyed or want to get involved with, please go to that website at the top there and indicate which thing you're interested in sort of pursuing further. And if I've inspired you to create your own list tonight, let me know also so I can tick off 59.